Bonjour. On se retrouve pour un peu plus d'Elex, hein, une petite session de soirée. Dans l'épisode précédent, on a eu l'occasion de partir vers d'autres contrées, des contrées lointaines. Et j'aimerais bien maintenant qu'on fasse une petite explo sur ces différentes villes. Alors il y en a une qu'on va pas pouvoir faire parce que elle est fermée au public, mais on a le fort et on a le haut fort qu'on va avoir l'occasion d'explorer, sachant que le haut fort est en relation avec la faction que j'espère rejoindre avec mon perso. Et donc là-bas on a également découvert la ville de la cité sous dôme là. Mais elle nous est pour le moment interdite, hein, cette petite ville. Hop, on va commencer par aller ici. Donc le fort qui est le QG des hors-la-loi, le haut fort qui lui est le QG des clercs. On va faire une vidéo par ville, on va pas découvrir l'entièreté de la ville, du moins ça m'étonnerait grandement dans ces vidéos. Hein. On va par contre sûrement débloquer quelques quêtes, discuter avec 2-3 personnages, ainsi de suite, espérer ne pas faire de faux pas en trahissant les nôtres ou je ne sais quoi, mais dans le principe, en tout cas, l'idée c'est qu'on prenne un petit peu de marque dans ces villes-là, même si on va bien sûr être perdu comme pas possible, comme ça a été le cas dans la ville des Berserkers pendant un moment. Et qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? Le mec qui se met à courir, d'accord. Est-ce que lui va me redemander de l'argent? J'espère pas. Non, c'est bon. Merci Spike, t'es un bro. Alors, je peux peut-être te reparler. Parle-moi de cet endroit, je peux acheter de l'Elex ici, alors. Dis-moi tout.
Like what? What do you want to know?
What do you think I should know?
Right. Okay, so, where do I begin? Do you know about Baxter? Bloody Baxter? He used to be in charge here. Baxter turned the fort into what it is today. Before that, they were just a bunch of ruins, full of scrap. A place to piss in out of the desert sun. But with a vision, a dream, and just a touch of sadistic, overly brutal ass-kicking, Baxter turned a piss pot into a gold mine.
So, what happened to Baxter?
The Duke happened. The Duke and his family. The Duke had the muscle, the connections, the firepower. And that sister of his, nasty. She had the brains. Found the weak spots in the defenses and brought the Duke's men right in here. So Baxter got out. Fuck knows where he is now.
Elle a que d'une idée.
But things aren't too bad under the Duke's leadership, I suppose. Life can be good if you don't cross him or his people.
Ok.
Tell me about his people.
Well, there's his
Ah oui, peut-être qu'on aura l'occasion d'acheter du matos aussi. Mais ça, on regardera peut-être d'être dans la ville d'éclair pour ça.
I get the sense she's bored in here. She looks after planning and things, but she's restless. Oh, and don't try talking to her unless you have something real to say. She can't stand small talk or people who.
Ah ouais, mais vu que je sais pas qui c'est, moi je risque de lui parler quand même.
Point being shards or fighting. Then there's his cousin William. Plays the big man. And there's his favorites, Chloe, Blake, Big Jim, and Mad Bob. Just don't go calling Bob Mad Bob to his face. When you're talking to him, he's the scrap baron. And you know, they all make shards, so we all make shards. And there's talk about plans. Plans to make the fort something big. What with the Albatax and the clerics stealing our stuff, I think we're getting ready to show them we shouldn't be fucked with. So, right, there you are. Does that cover it?
Merci mec.
Can you buy Elex here?
Elex? Only if you want fuel for your next trip. The Doc's the best chemsmith here. He mixes Elex into all sorts of things. You can jack it and not worry.
Donc là, la loi, eux, ils s'en font dans la consommation de prod. C'est une sorte de drogue. Là où chez les clercs c'est interdit.
And that Alb converter is going to help us all find freedom. Woohoo!
You take Elex? You sound like an Alb.
What? Screw that. I told you Chem set you free. They don't turn you into one of those robots. No, fuck that, and fuck the elves. I'd be happy if they all died tomorrow. But no, you're not getting it, you see? Those elves stuffed their converter with everything that contains Elex, right? So they're doing the work for us. They set the machine up, we take the Elex. We liberate our minds. That's gotta be what the Duke is thinking. Why else would he let them stay there? He'll wait until that Elex is ready.
Alors il a un petit marché avec les Alpes, hein.
Explosives to blast their asses back to Zagor.
And the people that end up in the converter don't bother you?
Screw them. Assholes were dumb enough to get caught. Dumbasses.
Bah merci mec. Pour toutes ces explications. Ok. On la loi. Bon bien sûr j'imagine que... Ah si là on peut... Il n'y a pas marqué interdit. Il n'y a pas les mêmes lois que chez les berserkers. On va quand même faire gaffe.
It's good to see you.
What goods have you got?
But of course.
But of course. Alors, en arme, il a une épée tronçonneuse. Impressionnant, mais il faut quand même un minimum de force. Pour la clé anglaise. Barre de fer, bon, c'est moins bien que ce que j'ai actuellement. Merci bien. Ça, il faut de la dextérité et également de la force, mais surtout de la dextérité. Bon, des grenades, hein, qu'on peut utiliser par contre direct. Potion de guérison, fluide vital, lorsque vous êtes sous l'influence de prod, vous subissez une pénalité d'expérience de 50%, d'accord. Ah oui, ça augmente mes points de vie. D'accord, ok. Rien. Recette de plate steak, viande crue et pain de cultivateur. Pas mal, hein. Puissance d'attaque plus 10 pendant 40 secondes. Et on régène de la santé pendant 20 secondes. Fort. C'est quand même fort. Et il faut de la viande crue et des pains de cultivateur, ce qui est pas déconnant comme ingrédient à trouver. Ah, je serais bien tenté de l'acheter celui-là. Coûte 100 balles, hein, mais on a la recette derrière. Allez. Faudra que je trouve autre chose que les pains de cultivateur du coup pour grignoter. Enfin, que je les garde pour faire cette recette. Grenade à fragmentation, d'accord. C'est plein de munitions différentes ensuite, ok. La nouvelle recette ici. Et si je vais ici, dans les trucs à bouffer... Je peux prendre la viande frite sinon. En 2 secondes, je récupère beaucoup de vie. Ce sera moins un truc à utiliser n'importe comment quoi, mais bon. Allez. On va faire ça comme ça. Il y a des mecs qui sont déplacés, qui m'ont déplacé, mais j'imagine que c'est juste hors la loi classique. Ouais. Ok, pas de soucis.
Be safe out there.
Bien sûr.
What goods have you got?
Yeah, sure.
Alors, des grenades aussi. Remarque, je pourrais acheter des grenades, ça coûte pas très cher. On verra, je vais pas commencer à tout payer tout de suite. Plus 2 de défense. Ok. Oh. Attends, lui c'est 500 pour plus 2 de défense. Et ça c'est 250 pour plus 1 de défense, mais en plus j'ai plus 25 de résistance au poison et à la radioactivité, c'est quand même pas mal. 2500. Du coup lui il coûte quand même très cher pour pas grand chose. Hein. Ou alors c'est vraiment le point de défense qui est super cher. Genre un point de défense c'est incroyable du coup. Est-ce que je préférerais pas avoir un petit peu de résistance d'autre chose? Je suis assez tenté par ça. Hein. Ok. Initialiser plutôt. On verra ça pour plus tard peut-être. Parce qu'il faudrait, si en gros si j'achète un truc maintenant et que derrière chez l'éclair je vais vouloir en acheter un aussi, c'est un peu naze. On verra plutôt quand j'aurai vu l'éclair aussi. Tac. Augmente l'endurance. Ok. Ok. Ok, ça. On regarde plus ce qu'il y a du coup qu'autre chose. Entraille, mandibule, plaque d'ivoire, donc c'est pas mal de choses de craft. Soupe énergétique, je la connais déjà. D'ailleurs, moi j'ai aussi des trucs à vendre, non? Et j'ai un contrôleur de drone encore, j'ai pas utilisé jusqu'à présent. J'avais pas une recette en trop? Ah, j'avais plein de petits trucs nazes. Voilà, ici, là, j'ai une recette en trop. Tac. Cigarette. Voilà. J'ai de la thune. Oh la loi, ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on a là-haut? Juste la muraille. Poste de garde. 3 trucs à récolter. Bon, s'il y a un truc à récolter qui est vraiment incroyable, là on y réfléchira, mais pour le moment j'évite de piller. Même s'il n'y a pas de contrepartie gameplay parce qu'il n'y a pas marqué que c'est interdit ou des trucs comme ça. J'évite tout de même. D'accord. Grand chose à dire, mais on sait qu'il y a Wyatt par ici. Ok, désolé. Un William ici. Pas l'air content que je vienne. Juste lui parler. Ok. Mais oui, je suis une mouche.
You're just lucky you aren't a berserker. I hate those forest rats. They're almost as much trouble as the clerics.
You have problems with clerics?
Berserker,
Salaud.
cleric. They're both trying to squeeze us out of Tavar. They want to take us out. One needs men, and the other wants our land.
Who wants your men?
The clerics are short of new recruits. Didn't you know that? But they can forget getting them from here. They're not getting a single man while I'm here to stop them. I am William. I am the Duke's cousin. The Duke is in charge around here, and I'm gonna make sure he stays in charge. We are outlaws.
Are you sure you have everything under control here?
Only an idiot thinks they have complete control of anything. This is
Bien vu.
about stopping all the little crises becoming big ones. And I have one small crisis that I can use an outsider to solve.
What do you need my help for?
I need someone who isn't on the radar when it comes to the district overseers. Some of them are pissed about something. I need someone to deal with that.
Ok, on va choper une petite quête. Toujours de la joie, qui est le duc. Ok. Ah, donc c'est lui qui fait office de recruteur. Il y en a, ils sont en armure lourde. Hein. Partie de la ville, ça aussi ou pas? Ah, je vois des habitants. Ah, c'est lui. Je suis en mode... Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bruit?
Do you want to know what I found in the trash in those ruins?
I don't know, do I?
Here, take a look. What do you think's written on there?
I don't know. I see a Q, a U, and a Y.
Crazy, huh? You think it's a code or something?
A code? What's a name tag?
Name tag?
Hmm.
What is that?
They used to wear these things so everyone would know who they were talking to.
What? Couldn't they remember?
Bob le taré.
Do I know you? You see, I'm thinking, no, I don't know you. So, I'm asking myself.
Jean-Jacques le bricoleur, je crois. Hein. C'est comme le ferrailleur. C'est comme ça qu'il veut être appelé.
Hey, talk to this guy.
I saw it back there.
Ha, funny. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the last comedian I met kept telling jokes even after I wrapped him in meat and thrown him to the dogs.
Ah.
You know, he laughed all the way until his larynx got torn out. The fuck do you want here? You think you can make it here?
Je pensais que j'avais marqué des points, et pourtant.
Duke is going to start giving you profit just like that. You're a nobody. Why the fuck would the Duke want a nobody?
What do you do with all this scrap?
We make profit, and we keep those shitbag factions.
Oh, les grosses douilles là qu'il a autour de lui, grosses balles. Cartouche.
Scrap is what we've got in Tavar. Scrap is who we are, and I am the Scrap Baron.
Ah, il peut apprendre des trucs.
Where do you get this scrap?
From the ruins of the old world out in the desert. It's out there, waiting to be found. Treasure amongst the sands. You just need the people to get it.
And people, well,
they are the easiest and cheapest things to come by.
Do you have work for me?
Now you come to it. It's always about shards. So, you want payment. You can work for me. I've got the shards. You just have to do me a few favors to get them.
Faveur pour le baron ferrailleur. On verra ça quand on fera la quête. Hein. C'est intéressant de savoir qu'on peut en choper une ici. Bon, forcément, ça veut dire que les épisodes qui porteront les noms des quêtes, c'est pas les épisodes où je les récupère, hein, mais ça on en a déjà parlé. Ensuite, regardez les épisodes d'exploration des villes. Où vous verrez ce type de réception de quête. Et ils ont fait de la poudre avec ça. Oula, ok. Bien, c'est juste un garde. Des os. Mettez des panneaux, hein, mettez des signalétiques, je sais pas. C'est moi qui les ai pas vus, mais... Ouh là là. C'est le bar.
Well, what have we here? A new face.
Mais
Always
oui.
good to get new
Oh,
faces.
l'énorme marteau.
As long as they bring profit and not trouble. Which one are you then? Let me get a look at you. You recently passed through the desert with nothing on your back. You had to eat whatever you could find, am I right?
So, how can I help you serve the Duke?
Well, there's talk that we'll see you advance here. Are you a fighting man? Our caravan delivering supplies to Abessa has
Petite
disappeared.
musique de bar.
Outlaw,
J'adore celui d'éclair.
you see, I need someone to find it, and I need someone who can be discreet.
Pay me, and I'll be as discreet as you want.
Respect the Duke, and the Duke will respect you. And you'll get paid. Look, this is about protecting those that need protecting. This is about protecting the weak and the helpless. Not just those souls in the caravan, but those here at home. The truth, the wrong sort of truth, can hurt such vulnerable people. That's why the
Oui,
strong like you
sans
and
doute.
the Duke must protect
C'est avant tout pour les autres, hein, dès qu'on cache des infos.
even if it means keeping our mouths shut.
Oui.
If it means ensuring there are no witnesses who can contradict the truth those people need. No witnesses. Understand?
I will look for the caravan.
Then the Duke's gratitude will rain on you as it rains on us all. I'll put my trust in you wholeheartedly. The magnanimous, gracious, and tolerant Duke will put his trust in you. I'm sure you'll be discreet and help save lives by protecting the truth. So, go and check out the caravan's last known locations and come back to me with a report. A report and nothing and no one else. Oh, did I say nothing? If you find a few good crates, you should bring those to me. Crates good, witnesses bad. Right?
Sure.
Compris.
So, you're a cook?
A cook? No. Sadly, that's not a set of skills I have. I am an instrument of the Duke's will. I give out the rations and ensure that his men are happy. All may come here and eat, no matter how rich or poor. We are here for his men.
And what does the Duke ask for in return?
He asks for nothing but loyalty and good service to their generous leader. You won't starve while the Duke leads. If you were an outlaw, you could get your rations from me every day. But just to show you the generosity of the Duke on this occasion, take this gift and know of his greatness.
Oh, merci. C'est gentil.
What goods have you got?
Very well.
Alcool, ragoût. Ouh là là, du ragoût. Bière, pain. Recette de burger sanguinolent. Viande crue et pain. Je viens choper plus de... Allez, je prends la recette. Je viens choper plus de pain. La loi. Je peux mettre sur scène. Liasse. Je peux mettre une liasse de billets. Ah non, la liasse, c'est ce qu'il y a dessus, ok. Je pensais que je pouvais mettre une liasse de billets à la danseuse. Incroyable. En fait, pas du tout. Chambre rouge. Je vois personne ici. Et il va m'en vouloir si j'entre? Oui. Oh 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 oh. Oh, c'est tabou d'entrer dans la pièce, hein, pendant qu'un spectacle. Compris. Hein? D'accord, pardon. Et c'est le videur. Le videur qui a droit à son spectacle gratos, quoi. Incroyable. Cool. Il y a un bar ici, de la même manière qu'il y a une taverne chez Berserker. J'avais à l'intérieur plus tard. Le contour. Ouais, là, c'est juste un... C'est un contour, ça. Cutter. Il va me demander de payer, lui aussi.
I'm just looking around.
Right, yeah. Big place for sightseeing this.
Un peu dommage que les mecs remarquent pas que je suis déjà dedans.
Just watch your step and don't annoy the Duke. That'll get him annoyed that I let you in. And I don't need that sort of trouble. So okay, in you go. And remember, make profit, have fun, and don't cause any shit that will blow back on me.
Il vaut mieux entrer par Cutter que par Spike. Hein. Il est gratuit, lui. Qu'est-ce que je fais?
What are you doing here if you let everyone through?
Staying alive, my friend. I'm staying alive. That's why I got posted to this side of the fort. The other side, that's where the real action is. By the converter. My job? Well, you could do it with a robot and a ticket machine. That'd be great. It'd give me more time off.
Why is the converter so dangerous?
Because of all the creatures there. That and when the Alms decide to attack us, that's where they'll come from. That'll give them a nice short walk when they drag everyone out of here to throw them into the converter. That's why the gate up there is so well secured. Nobody'll get through the gate there. But as I said, you could manage this gate with a robot. With a robot? Now that is an idea.
Pay me, and I'll find you a robot.
Are you serious? But no, I can't just let myself be replaced by a robot. Can I?
You could definitely replace yourself with a robot.
Let me think about it. I mean, the clerics use robots for things like this all the time.
Bien sûr,
Not
mec.
that I know
C'est le
anything
futur.
about clerics, but laying around and letting a robot do my work sounds pretty good, actually. Any idea how we want to do that? I mean, of course, only if you want to help me.
Artisanat 10. Je n'ai pas artisanat 10.
No. I guess we would need help. Do you know anybody who could help us?
Well, there's Elmar, one of the cleric prisoners. He's a genius at this stuff. But first, we'd need an AI module from a drone.
Oh, ça va, il s'y connaît un peu quand même.
Program it. Yeah, this is gonna work. We can do this. You get that module, and I'll give you 10% of what I earn off the gate. How does that sound?
I'll get you an AI module.
Yeah. There's a drone not far from here. Looks like it's intact, but it's broken down. Here, I'll give you the coordinates. See if it has an intact AI module.
Garde mécanique. Cool. Cette petite quête.
That slop Chloe serves at her place tied me in knots. Damn.
Ah, c'est le réfectoire, ça.
The blade is dull.
Why would you even say that?
If someone walks out without covering, can't you see I'm talking? Or I'll send you to Mad Bob to have the equivalent cut out.
Donc, qui est fini alors.
You know we can't afford shortfalls right now. I am so sick of having to deal with this sort of thing. Be straight with me and you'll get the same back. What the fuck are you looking at? Buy a drink, get a life, or get the fuck out of here. All right?
Ok.
Who got you so angry?
Angry? This isn't angry. This is mildly pissed at the inequalities of life. This
Ah.
is years of dealing with dicks, dorks, drug addicts, and fucked up accidents waiting to happen.
Ah oui.
Which category do you fall into? Or are you just passing through?
Is there anything you need doing around here?
Well, we always need muscle. But I don't have the shards to cover more staff. If you want to earn something, go to William. I'm in charge of this.
J'ai déjà vu William.
But he knows what is going on across the whole fort.
Ah bah apparemment j'ai une mission supplémentaire de William qu'il a pas voulu me donner tout de suite.
What is this place?
This is the place of dreams, the place of love, laughter, and infinite possibility.
Ah.
If you want to forget all your troubles and live the life your days in the desert have earned, then this is the place to do it. Just make sure you hand over your shards, or Mad Bob will be taking your hands. Clear?
Understood.
Thank you. Finally, someone who listens. Here, this one's on the house.
Waouh, merci, j'ai gagné une bière.
Teach me something.
All right.
Quelle est ses personnalités? Groupe. Encore
Yeah, I think I'm done here.
deux gens dans un groupe de toute façon. Voilà, ça joue au casino.
What can I get you?
Problème, qu'est-ce que tu me proposes?
Is there a problem?
No problem. If you're here for a drink or chems, speak to me. If you're here on business, talk to Chloe.
Ok.
What do you have to offer?
Everything that clouds your judgment. Alcohol, chems, name your poison.
Non, non, pas brouiller le jugement, libérer l'esprit. on a
Show me
dit.
what you have to offer.
No problem.
Ok.
Is there anything we're not short of these days?
Elle a son petit trône aussi,
I didn't want
Chloé.
anything to do with it.
Ace.
You look wired, man. I mean, super intense. Have you been racking up some of Doc's downers? Come on, what's your story?
You want to know my story?
Yeah, I do. Come on, you can pop me one of the Doc stims to keep me awake while you yabber.
Here, buy some yourself.
I knew you were one of the good ones. And about your story, you can tell it to me later, yeah? Let's save that special moment. You're going to want to know about the gate. It's the best way in Tavar to make profit. Though we'll have to wait until my brother gets here.
What's your brother got to
Quel
do
rapport?
with it?
He brings me luck.
Ah.
I never play without him around.
Is this game how you earn a living?
Some of it, but you've got to have your place here in the fort. I'm a runner. You know, I take messages or things from one place to another, make sure they get there safe. It's a risky life, but that also brings opportunities. Who knows which runner will make it through alive and which won't? Well, if you can guess, you can bet on it with me. You see, I run a book on which runners will do a job and which will make it through alive, among other things. The bosses gamble with our lives, so why shouldn't we earn off it? Easy come, easy go.
Ok, c'est ok. Si tu le dis.
That is
Garde.
his problem, not mine.
Do you really think that?
Ah bah c'est Ace aussi.
I heard he was
L'un des
sleeping
nombreux
around.
Ace.
No surprise he
Sympa
got
l'endroit en tout
himself
cas.
in trouble.
Tac tac tac.
Fuck! I have been feeling a bit
Je les avais déjà
You
vus.
care about shards, you know that.
Ouais, ça c'est juste le pourtour. Pour l'énorme antenne avec la décharge en bas. Ok. Ah oui, la fameuse serre. Censé y avoir quelqu'un dedans? Oui, qu'il y avait quelqu'un dedans. Ah, mais c'était en journée peut-être. C'est relou, il me faut un endroit où dormir. Ils vont tous aller espioter. Je vais pas pouvoir leur parler. Ça va être relou.
Right.
Ouais,
I
ça
really
c'est
thought it might be something
déjà été ici. Ok, ok. Ouais, parce que je peux pas aller de l'autre côté là-bas. Quelle vie, c'est tellement grand. Oh, alors j'ai déjà été ici. Ah oui, c'est le réfectoire. Et ok. C'est bon, on l'a fait. Il reste plus que la parcelle là-bas. Avec le grand bâtiment. Parce que là, je crois qu'on revient. Si je vais par là. Un endroit que je connaissais déjà. Oui. Bonsoir, mais c'est ce que j'ai fait il y a 2 secondes. Mémoire de merde, hein. Go par ici. Ouais, full de garde. Hein. Impressionnant.
Skill and training can overcome, but sometimes it's just about being lucky.
Ok.
I've heard that before.
Bon, des gens normaux. Et ça pionce sec. Et
Well,
garde.
there's what people say and what people do, isn't there?
You don't have to agree with everything.
Oh, un TP. Enfin, un TP. Bunker du Duke.
profit or problems? Which are you bringing me?
Gagner des profits ou je peux te causer.
How can I make you a profit?
Doesn't matter where the shards come from. It's whose pocket they end up in that counts. If you want to make your way in Tavar, you need to start with profit. Only that and loyalty count.
Then you need my help.
I need your help. Well, that's a new one.
Do you want my help?
I'll give you 30 seconds. Tell me what you want.
If you want profit, give me a job.
A job? All right. Find Conrad. You'll find him in the rocket silo. Tell him I want the job finished. Then, you do whatever he needs doing. If he doesn't finish his job soon, I'll kill him. And then, I'll kill you. Oh, and to
Bonne
be
ambiance.
clear, you might be disposable, but Conrad isn't. Make sure he is kept alive until the job is done. If he dies, you die. There's your job. Now get the fuck out of here and get it done.
I'll take the job.
Then get it done.
It must be difficult keeping a city like this together.
Do you see any real problems out there? Do you see any more indiscipline than there is in the other factions? Everyone here is free. Everyone here has decided to be here. Liberty, profit, survival of the fittest. Those are the laws of the wasteland. Those are the laws of Tavar. And everyone in Tavar knows that I am the only one who can guarantee them.
What about the other factions?
What about them? The Berserkers and their Pilgrim. They don't even know where their leader has gone. He's hiding in the mountains while they grub around in the dirt.
C'est vrai qu'on l'a pas vu.
Nothing about profit. Well, and we don't even have to talk about those elves. They're just completely crazy.
And the clerics?
Who talk of technology but worship superstition? While we grow day by day, they are dying in their stronghold. Soon we will pick the bones of the horde. After the elves
Que tu crois, mon petit père?
come home to destroy them. Tavar is growing while all the other factions fight amongst themselves, and that is down to me.
Quelqu'un qui danse. Je peux monter là ou c'est interdit? Ok, on m'arrête pas. Toujours pas. Je suis malade. Je suis un fou. Totalement démoniaque. Oh la vache, c'est quoi ça? Ah, j'avais... Je crois qu'il y a un bug là. Ouais, il y avait marqué ce que c'était. Il y avait marqué interdit aussi. Ah, c'est bon, c'est revenu. Tonnerre, prendre, interdit. Ah, mais il y a personne qui regarde là. Ça donne envie quand même. Hein. Pour le moment, je tiens le coup, mais c'est dur. Note de Logan. Ok. C'était le duc.
The same day in, day out.
Why do you always say that?
Ok, stand de tir. Oh là, il y a des gens. Comme quand on fait du tir à l'arc, hein. Le premier truc qu'on dit, c'est de ne pas avoir quelqu'un qui va aller récupérer les flèches qui ont été tirées alors qu'il y a quelqu'un d'autre qui tire, quoi. Qu'il y a quelqu'un qui part sur le stand pour récupérer des flèches ou quoi, il faut que tout le monde s'arrête de tirer parce que sinon... Des petits accidents hein, qui peuvent arriver. Des entre guillemets accidents. Ah oui, c'est là qu'il y a le gros trou, d'accord. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Oh non, la petite pente normale. Ah, c'est le convertisseur dont il parlait précédemment. Oh la vache, la gueule que ça a. Et des mines. Pour rien. Ah. Ok, et puis là ça remonte. Ok. Conrad. Ah, c'était pas le mec que le duc me demandait de voir.
What crimes did you commit to end up here, hmm?
What makes you think I committed a crime?
Everyone here did.
On va pas avancer la quête, hein. Mais
They came because they didn't have anywhere else to go.
bon, si lui il en a pas une aussi.
Either way, we're prisoners. Which one are you?
Neither. I'm no prisoner.
Yeah, everyone thinks that at the start. So if you're not a prisoner, what do you want from me, Conrad, the creator?
What are you doing down here?
I am working on the infernal machine. I am building the end of the world. The comet's gonna have nothing on what the Duke's got me putting together.
You're building a bomb.
A bomb?
A bomb is explosives. Bang.
This won't blow up a few mutants. This will evaporate a whole damn city. This is Big Bang.
The Duke wants to destroy a whole city.
Who knows? Depends how big we build it. But from my calculations, it will destroy a city at least. But who cares exactly what goes up? This is a thing of beauty. Beauty.
Il est complètement fou.
Which city does the Duke want to destroy?
Pick what? The king of the desert has a lot of enemies.
Zakor, Abessa, Idan. Do you think any of them is going to mess with the Duke once they know he can evaporate their asses?
Huh. Whoever owns this would only need to do it to one city and then no one would mess with him again. But I am only an emissary, an artist working to create the Duke's vision. Have you spoken to him yet, the Duke?
Yes, I've spoken to him.
Well, then you know what I'm talking about, right? Ah, he is a visionary.
Ah bon?
How did you get here?
Captured. Set free. It's hard to remember now. I was in the wrong place at the right time. No, or the right place at the wrong time. But on duty in Ignadon when outlaws crashed into us. Should have died. Would have died. But the Duke wanted a pet. Hooked me up on chems and told me his plan.
Ah, c'est pour ça qu'il est tout chelou, ouais. C'est parce qu'il a les veines pleines de prod.
Why haven't you escaped?
What? Have you seen that desert? Have you tried kicking chems? Without protection and completely alone, I wouldn't survive 24 hours out there.
How is the bomb coming along?
Big Bang, the comet's daughter, the Firebringer.
Oui, Conrad, oui.
Done. Almost. Almost. I just need a few more things, and she will fly. I get those, and she'll be ready to change the world.
Ok. On dira plus tard hein, qu'on est là pour l'aider. Ok. Ah, c'est un passage, ok. Maître de camp.
Keep your hands off the stores, and I won't have to chop those hands off. Clear?
Oui.
I want some better armor.
Then you're in the right place. Join us here and you can start earning this armor if you're good enough.
Oh.
What will you sell me?
You get what you deserve. Prove you can be loyal to the Duke, earn profit, and you'll get your chance to buy anything. There aren't many who get to wear the armor of an enforcer or a captain. If you want that, you'll have to kiss a lot of asses.
Show me what you've got.
Alors. Ok, même truc qu'avant, hein. Plus 0 en puissance de parade, mais plus 3 en armure. 900 balles, mais de toute façon je peux pas le porter. Je serais peut-être obligé d'augmenter ma force à un moment donné quand même. Pantalon, je peux avoir un meilleur pantalon, mais 600 balles quand même pour un point d'armure, merci. Ah, et là ça fait revenir au niveau du duc, ok. Drôle. Iron Madison.
Hey. Stay right there.
Ouais, j'ai moucheron sur l'épaule.
That's what we're going to find out.
Ah.
You've got 5 seconds to start talking about the Elex you've brought with you. If you're not worth something, you're not worth anything here. So tell me, do you want to own or be owned? Little Liam here is almost burned out. He needs replacing.
Comment ça?
How much are you worth?
More than you could ever afford. I could own you as I own little Liam. I have
ce petit
a lot
Liam?
of property in this fort. The cage is off limits without my special permission. Time for you to move on. If you're looking for entertainment, try the entertainment district. It's in the name.
What's the cage for?
Asshole storage. Anyone who messes with the Duke ends up in there. If they're lucky. Bow to the Duke. Hear the Duke. Don't fuck with the Duke. That's our outlaw version of the Berserker's laws.
Have you thought of setting that to music?
You should ask the Duke. He's famous for his sense of humor.
Do you take many prisoners?
Only where there's a profit. Sometimes to serve as an example to others. But a slit throat and a shallow grave does that better. Frank over there is a cleric. He's serving as an example, and he's proving useful sometimes. He has a brain the Duke wants to pick.
How did Frank get here?
The cleric sent some of Kalan's little soldiers over the border.
Ah bon, ben, faut pas faire ça, les mecs.
The Duke is more powerful than Kalan. His friends ran. We took this one prisoner.
What can the prisoner tell the Duke?
Things about the clerics. It's safer to force the information out of this asshole than to send a patrol to Ignadon. And it shows everyone here that the Duke bows to no one. Oh, yeah. And if this cleric wants to get you involved in anything, don't listen. He promised. a set of shards to Bat, and that dipshit of a runner believed him. Bat lasted 3 days in the cage. Weakling.
Et il est.
Oh, this
Attendez, parce que moi je vois une cage avec un chien, mais ouais, elle parle de qui elle? Parce que là je vois bien qu'il y a des numéros, mais... Ah oui, d'accord, ici. Et là-bas on voit... Est-ce que je peux rentrer là-dedans ou c'est interdit? En plus c'est ouvert quoi.
You're a prisoner here? Only in body. My mind and spirit are free. I won't waste words on an unbeliever. Kalan will punish you all.
How were you captured?
What does that matter? Unless you were sent here by my legate.
I wasn't sent.
Then my words would be wasted on you. I have no reason to tell you anything. Don't think I'll give you their coordinates or tell you anything else about my brothers in Kalan. So, leave me.
Ok. J'imagine que les clercs nous fileront une mission concernant le petit Franck. Faut comprendre pourquoi il veut pas parler plus que ça. Même s'il le fait sûrement quand il a pas le choix. Ici il y a un trône mais il y a personne dessus. Original. Oui, la personne est là. Ah mais il y a 2 gardes. Je peux pas passer comme ça j'imagine. Ah si, ça marche.
What the fuck do you want?
There is nothing for you here.
Who are you?
Go or I'll
Fuck
force
off.
you to.
I really don't like small talk. So
That
tell me
is
what you
enough.
want or leave me the fuck alone.
Who the fuck are you?
Avec les gardes derrière qui sont prêts à me buter là.
You really want to know? Tough shit.
I was hoping at least one person in the fort.
J'ai intérêt à vite fuir
Are you that person?
dès que j'aurai fini ce dialogue.
Listen, I meet a dickhead a day who tries lines on me. So unless you've got some real business, or unless my brother the Duke sent you, take the talk to someone else.
Sure. Okay.
Come back when you've got business. Don't hassle me with anything trivial. We don't want to fall out.
Ok. Bon bah on dort ensemble là visiblement. Très content. On a brûlé quelques étapes peut-être. Ah merde, j'espère qu'on a déjà parlé du coup avec la meuf qui... Iron Bidule là. Iron Madison. Histoire qu'on n'ait pas à refaire son dialogue. Bon après on peut le passer avec Cercle hein, mais c'est juste que si on n'a pas parlé avec elle, peut-être qu'on en a parlé avant elle. De toute façon au pire, s'il y a des quêtes à récupérer, on les récupérera plus tard. Bon, bah, là voilà. Donc lui, faut son les gars. Ici on a Nasty, c'est cool, mais elle dort. Bon. Ça m'a pas filé de quête. Je vais pas tenter le diable. Les mecs qui bougeaient pas là. J'ai bien vu, ils bougeaient pas, j'ai tourné pour les regarder, et là d'un coup, oh bah là, dis donc, qu'est-ce qu'on travaille. Quelle bande d'enflures. Ok. Si ça s'entraîne. Bossez bien. Hein. Ah, là aussi, il y a un patron normalement. Et lui, il a pas de garde. Big Jim.
Get me a drink. And something to eat. And not just beans. Get me something decent. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it.
Sure. Pay me and I'll get them.
You're not getting any shards. Just get your ass moving.
No pay, no drink.
Do as I say, or I'll shove your head so far up your ass you'll be kissing your own tonsils. Give me a drink. Give me some food. Get them for me now. Doing that would be a good move on your part.
You'll want me to owe you a favor when all my plans come together.
What plans?
What plans? What do you think? I'm stupid? You think I'm gonna tell you that? The Duke might be in charge now, but he won't be running things forever. Someday, someone is gonna take his place. And when they do, you'll want them to be a friend of yours.
Is that so?
Defeating Baxter doesn't make him immortal. The Duke might have the fort now, but remember, no one thought Baxter could be overthrown, and where is Baxter now?
Nouvelle mission.
So you want to replace the Duke?
Look at me and tell me I wouldn't make a better leader. And once I rule, Nasty will be at my side as my war leader, working closely with each other. Very closely.
Bon, ok, c'est une énorme gueule. C'est une grande gueule qui se trouve que dans son arène. Quoi.
Come on, get the drink, take the deal. The future is waiting for you. You should start listening to people in the know, or you're gonna get left behind.
On verra ça plus tard pour la suite. Des bons, c'est bon. Ouais, de la bière. La fameuse. Là, c'est Spike de nouveau, c'est ça? Non, c'est un garde standard. On a encore fait le tour. Mais on aura également passé une petite heure à... On garde aussi, ok. C'est pas très malin. Oula. Tu peux y arriver. Merci. Ça c'est quoi? Blake. On connaît pas. Et je suis monté ici. Oui. Voyons voir Blake. Ah, on aura passé une petite heure, hein, mine de rien, pour refaire une visite de cette ville-là.
I don't recognize your face. Are you with Bloody Baxter or Logan the Duke?
What if I say the Duke?
So, you're for Logan. You're just another fish that swims with the stream, are you? So, what do you want?
Let's do some business. Are you ready to trade?
Qu'est-ce que les objets? D'accord.
Tell me about Baxter.
Why do you want to know? He's gone. No one knows where he is. There's some who say that Baxter is everywhere and nowhere.
Tiens, donc lui il est Team Baxter, hein, tous les coups.
Eyes and ears everywhere. Others say that he was shot in the back of the head and is buried out there in the sands. Whatever the truth, no one's heard from him since Nasty took the fort and the Duke took control. Take my advice and stop asking questions. The Duke won't like it, and if Baxter is still alive, it's not like he's doing anything to defend his own name, is it? Let him fade into the past.
Tu veux rentrer là ou pas? Ok. Très bien. Ça mène où ça? Tabouret. Ah, je peux dormir ici. Jusqu'au matin. La région de ma vie. En train d'éviter d'avoir le problème avec Nasty. Du coup, je peux peut-être voir Nasty d'ailleurs. Si je retrouve où c'est. Si je retrouve où c'est. Gun. Je connais pas Gun.
Ah, look who we have here. A new face come to Tavar looking to make his fortune. You looking for a challenge? I'm surprised a drifter like you made it here. But now you're here.
Il a des sacrées lunettes, hein.
Welcome. I hope you bring yourself and the rest of us good profits.
How
can I earn a few shards here?
Ah, you want some advice? Well, advice is investment, so how much you want to invest in my advice?
That depends on what I'll get back.
Oh, I know you're thinking price, but you should be thinking return. You should be thinking profit. But if you're too scared, well, winners understand risk. So, if you don't want to be a winner, walk away.
C'est l'entourloupe à plein nez. Donner une poignée d'éclat. Donner une grosse poignée d'éclat. J'en ai pas mal hein, pour le moment sur moi. Après c'est vrai que si je veux acheter de l'équipement par la suite... Oh allez, on dit qu'une fois.
We can really do something with this. It's good to find a serious investor. Someone who understands what this is really about. Have you challenged Ike in the arena yet?
No.
Then there's an investment opportunity. Whoa, wait for it. That's not the advice you paid for. That comes now. You see, Ike is through. Gone. Career over. And that's because he's hooked on anything you can think of. So before you fight him, get him drunk. Just convince him to take a shot or two. You should get an easy fight and an easy win. Just don't let him overdo it with the booze or the stims. Dead men don't pay.
So what other advice have you got?
What would you think about getting rich at the expense of someone else?
I want shards in my pocket.
Then I have some great advice for you. You see, I know a few people who've run up debts. They owe the fort favors. They have to do those, or they have to pay.
How does this help me?
Because I have the IOUs, signed, sealed, promised, and ready for collection. You show the IOU to each of them. Say they've passed the payment deadline, and they'll have to pay up, no argument. Or if you don't want the hassle of talking to the little man, you can sell the IOUs to a dealer for a few shards. Well, since you made a proper investment, I've got some premium advice. Rumor has it that Elmar has a stash of Elexit stored somewhere. Now, I haven't got a location for it yet, but what I do have is the code to get you in when you find it. Here's a note with the code. 1337 will get you in. Those numbers are worth a fortune, so guard them close.
Ok, il n'a pas filé de quête par contre. Je pensais qu'il y en aurait. Peut-être qu'il y en aura une qui sera linkée par la suite.
What the fuck do you...
Who are you?
Fuck off. So tell me what you want, or...
Just...
You really want to know who... You really want to know? Tough?
I was hoping it...
Maybe. Listen, I meet a dickhead a day who tries lines.
Ah, j'ai pas la même manière quand c'est la journée quoi.
Unless you've got some real business, or unless my brother the Duke sent you, take the talk to someone else.
Sure. Okay.
Come back when you've got business. Don't hassle me with anything trivial. We don't want to fall out.
Ah, je passais un peu les dialogues hein, vu qu'on les connaissait déjà. La réaction a changé, mais les dialogues étaient les mêmes. C'est étonnant. Du coup ça c'est la reine, si je dis pas de bêtises. Hein. Peut-être des bêtises. Ah, c'est l'endroit où j'ai dormi. Oupsie. Ah, mais du coup, je viens de... Oh, je suis du père de nouveau. Ah oui, là, il y avait Blake. Et la reine est là-bas. Ok. On va s'en sortir. Personne ne prenne peur. Garde de corps du doc. Le doc.
I am the doc. That makes you the patient, right?
Il paraît,
I
ouais.
can make it happen. Those dreams will come true.
My dreams?
You're here to trade. I'm here to make dreams come true. Everything you need. Drinks, cams, that special kick. The doc can make it for you. The doc can make it come true.
Why do they call you Doc?
Isn't that obvious?
Yes.
You see? A little cash, and I'll get you healthy.
Je vais clairement pas...
You've sampled too many of your own chems.
clairement pas en prendre moi, hein. Mais bon.
I don't do cams. The doc is a camsmith, an artist, a businessman. I'm not a consumer.
Remarque qu'il peut peut-être soigner mes blessures aussi, hein, mais... il me fait peur.
Why are you laughing then?
But I understand your confusion. Once upon a time, the old doc was normal. Then, I had a sort of accident. When the outlaws wanted me to experiment with chems, let's just say there was a mix-up of the doses. I've not messed with concentrated chems since. Or taken it pure. Or on my birthday. Not that I've needed to. I mean, that was a high to last a lifetime. Literally.
Quelle vie.
What do you have to offer?
Nothing at the moment. Not a sizzling second of release. I've been robbed.
Who robbed you?
No idea. I was only gone for a little while, taking care of something. Now, the old doc has to make enough stuff again before he can start delivering again.
What was stolen?
Well, everything. My entire stock.
Ça fait beaucoup.
Gone. Just gone. Everything gone. But you could help me. If you want to buy something, we'll have to find the thief.
Do you have any leads?
Go to the girls in the entertainment district. The girls know everything. And Cindy is the best one to talk to out of all of them. She's got less attitude than the others. She'll even talk to me. Talk to her. She might know something about who's trying to deal my cams.
Tiens, une petite quête en plus. Cool. Alors, où est-ce qu'on n'a pas encore été? Encore une fois, on va pas fouiller toute la ville forcément. Et Ira, lui, je le connais. Et ça doit être l'entrée de base. Moi, je pense qu'on a déjà fait un petit tour d'horizon qui est plutôt pas mal. Hein. Encore une fois, on a peut-être pas tout vu. Et quand même une bonne partie. J'ai pas forcément mes repères. Mais j'en ai déjà plus que avant de faire le petit tour, quoi. Et puis on a des petits points verts un peu partout. C'est déjà ça de prix. Très bien. Et ben on va faire la même chose ensuite. Je vais essayer de faire ça un peu plus rapidement par contre, vu l'heure. Pour la ville des Clairs. Et ça c'est dans un prochain épisode.